Greetings, my dear digital friends. Anna Dieter is here, and today is a relatively big holiday in the United States of America, and this is what made me to come live. So today is Sunday, and usually on Sunday, people are busy doing living their life, going to church, and this and that. But I still decided to come live because today is a big holiday in the United States, which is Father's Day. So I am inviting who, all men who are fathers, who have raised their children, who are raising their children, or just planning to create a family and raise children. So this is who I'm inviting today. And these people should be not just fathers, but fathers who stutter, fathers who have difficulty expressing themselves orally. And they are fathers who stutter. This is who I want to talk about today. And I am waiting for more people to join us. So if you are the person who stutters, stammers, clutters, or have any other difficulty expressing yourself through words, spoken words, then this is the place where I recommend you stay and use this is your time to ask questions and learn how anyone can solve the problem of stuttering in almost no time. So I don't see too many questions here. Too many people watching me here, YouTube. So as usual, I am doing my live stream. I am multi-streaming on Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. It is 10 o'clock in the morning Eastern Time in Florida, and we are going to begin. And first of all, I would like to share with you, if you are watching me on Instagram, then I recommend that you join me on YouTube, on LinkedIn, and YouTube, of course, YouTube, LinkedIn, or Facebook. That's where I do multi-streaming, and that's where I am able to share my screen. So here we go. I'm sharing my screen, and I am going to talk about, let me go there as well. So I'm going to go to my Instagram post that I just made live yesterday. Okay, with people for Instagram, of course, I'm going to make it easier for you. I will simply switch my screen right here so you could also see it. This is the image I posted. Of course, this is a picture of me. And this is what the image says. Give your child a father who doesn't stutter. And if you believe that your child deserves the best, only the best, because your child is your creation, then certainly your child deserves to have the father who can be the best role model in anything. You really don't want to give your child a bad sample, right? Set a bad sample for your little one. So your child is your creation. And I am sure you believe that your child deserves only the best. So the article goes like this: Happy Father's Day to all men who have raised, or plan to raise children. Many students that I taught to solve their speech problems were fathers. Many students. I would say probably like 1/4 of my students have been fathers. They got rid of their lifelong stuttering with the Etalon Speech Unblocking after they noticed that their young child started to struggle with speaking just like their dad did. These fathers decided, okay, poor connection on, okay, I'm back. These fathers decided to be the best role models for their child so he or she would grow up stutter-free and never go through so much suffering that their father has been through. So, I have a question for you. Are you a father who stutters? Are you only planning to create or maybe you're just planning to create a family and raise children? Then you need to understand. This is very important to understand that our children learn to speak through imitation of speech they hear and observe. They observe, they watch how mommy and daddy are using their speech organs, speech instrument, how they are moving them. So basically, their parents or grandparents, just close members of the family, they are every child's role models. So each child naturally copies the speaking behavior of their loved ones around them. Parents, first of all, mommy and daddy. And if you stutter, then most likely your child will learn to stutter as well. Unfortunately, this is what you set your child for learning to stutter and going through hell that you have been through and still are there. Even if you choose to accept stuttering, this is the new thing that speech therapists teach. They say, accept stuttering. Even if you do this, even if you go through this hell and finally kind of learn to accept incorrect way of speaking, speaking with mistakes, the fact that people are looking at you, laughing at you. People are giving you strange looks. People really don't understand why you cannot say such a simple word that even little kids can say. So if you have accepted all of this, your child will have a hard time accepting it. Your child will face the struggles in his or her life because this is the only role model they would have. Of course, if there is a girl in the family and the girls most likely take after not their fathers but take after their mothers, there is a chance that your daughter will not be learning to stutter. But if you have a boy, chances are your boy is going to imitate your speaking behaviors. Your boy will copy, will mimic your speaking behaviors, just like everything children do. You know, we may tell to our children it's not good to use curse words. It's not good to use bad words, filthy words. But if our children hear the parent, the mommy and daddy say these words, 100% they will begin imitating them and they will learn to use these bad words in their speaking. It doesn't matter how many times you will tell your child, it's not healthy. It's really bad for your health to smoke. Never ever smoke. But the moment your child looks at you and sees that you are smoking, that's it. Your child is going to mimic your behaviors. You got to understand that the same thing is happening with our speaking. Children learn to speak after their mommy and daddy. So let's discuss this really important issue right now. And of course, if you're watching me live, I encourage you to ask questions. And once again, happy Father's Day to you. So if you really would like to be a good father, the best father for your child, then you gotta make sure that you fix your speech and you become the perfect role model for your children, for your boy or a girl. So, meanwhile, I don't see too many people live. I don't see any questions. This is why. This is what I have prepared for you today. I would like you. Okay, let me go back to my thing. Okay, I'm going to remove. Okay, remove this. And I will begin sharing with you a different. Okay, I'm going to share screen, and I will go to YouTube right now. YouTube. And I want you to watch this video right now so you could understand what I mean when I say that most of my students have been, not most, but a lot of students I have educated have been fathers. And this is what the fathers say. Okay, let me see if I can make it big screen. Right. So people on Instagram could see it as well. Okay, so let's go. Let's watch the video. I'm gonna go to live stream now, and I'm gonna push the button. Oh, I have to push it here.
Now that I have children, I want my sons to learn proper speech. I know they listen to me when I stutter. I don't want to teach them all the stuttering things that I did. I see how much my young son imitates me, how I say a phrase and then he says the exact same phrase. He will just copy me. So I can see how he's learning how to speak. I which I'm not used to. I'm not used to being corrected because a lot of people just let me do my thing. People never correct me when I'm speaking, so that was a challenge. That was hard to hear, I guess, but that's what I need. I feel like I'm speaking like I speak when I'm talking to myself, only in front of another person. I don't ever talk this clear to someone else. I talk like this when I'm by myself, talking to myself like a crazy person. Then I can talk, no problem. On day number 2, I feel like I made a lot more progress today, and I'm feeling more comfortable. I'm excited to make some phone calls that I was having trouble making. I always avoided phone calls. So I made lots of phone calls, and a lot of them were very good. Hi there. Can you hear me now? Okay, I have a quick question. I want to order pizza for 20 people. How many pizzas would you recommend for that? Yeah, how many pizzas would you recommend for 20 people? pizzas for 20. Yeah, okay. 8 extra large for 20 people. Okay, and how much is an extra large there? 22 for an extra large. And do you have gluten-free by any chance? Okay, you only have one crust. Okay, I gotta go. Okay, thanks, bye. There you go. Hello? Hello? Yes. Hello? Hi. I am okay, how are you? Yeah. Thursday, July the 15th, right? At 9 a.m. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Bye. It felt nice to speak to people on the phone that I would never speak to on the phone. I would never call these people. I would text them. It was nice to feel the freedom to speak on the phone to people. And then I felt even more comfortable speaking to my wife at home. I went to Costco. I needed a tank of propane. And while I was standing in line, I spoke to the person in front of me. Again, I would never talk to the guy in front of me in the line. Hey, what's happening here? They have a new way to pay for propane at Costco. It used to be a flat rate, and now they pay per liter. And that was new. So I asked him, how does it work here now? And I looked him in the eye and I didn't turn away and look up into the sky. I spoke with him. It was a very short conversation, but it was a challenge that you asked me to work on. So I did that. And then this morning, I was having trouble with a website of mine and I phoned the helpline.
Okay, so this is a pretty lengthy video, but you can go and watch it. So this is the father who came and fixed his speech only because he had sons, two sons who started mimicking, started imitating his stuttering behavior. So when he graduated from the program, now he is a perfect role model. So the bottom line, I don't see people watching me. I don't have any questions. This is why I am wrapping it up. But I would like you, my dear fathers, understand that if you have a child who begins to, yeah, I'm gonna have it run here, who you notice that this little child already is making mistakes in speaking, your little one is struggling with self-expression, repeating words, repeating the first sounds, just like you do, then it's time that you decide what is more important for you, your child, your baby who deserves the best, or just being a bit greedy and not keeping your money, not investing in fixing your own speech and unblocking your own life. So lots of love to you, and I will see you next Saturday at 10 a.m. Lots of love to you, Anna Dieter.